My name's Justin, and I've been really in the mood for these sandwiches. They're pretty easy to make. Let me show you how to do it. Grabbing our Instant Pot, we're gonna throw this on the sear setting. While that boy's heating up, we got a little prep work to do. This is a beef rump roast. You can use a chuck roast, rump roast, whatever roast you want to use. We're just gonna season this up on every single side with some salt, pepper, garlic seasoning. And then for the final side, just kind of dab in whatever missed the mark the first time. Just go ahead and pat in your seasoning. That way it sticks to your meat, not to your hands. Now give them dirty paws a good wash. Wash, Washington, whatever you want to call it. Just get them clean. And take care of your trash. Just for clarity's sake, I buy all my beef like once a year. I usually buy like 1/2 to 3/4 of a cow from a local farmer and then have it processed locally. I've saved quite a bit of money doing this. It was really expensive the first time to get the freezer and then the initial cost, but then after that, you're not buying beef throughout the year. You get quite a bit, and it's usually right around that $4 to $6 a pound for everything, steaks, beef, whatever, and then you can have it customized, cut however you want. So if you see like beef on my channel and you don't see like brand names on it, occasionally I'll grab steaks and stuff throughout the year, but not often. Money's one of those things, if you can find a way to save it, try. And that's definitely one of those things I do recommend that not a lot of people I see online talk about. So if you can swing it, it's very difficult to do the first time, but it's definitely worth it. Check it out. Maybe it's right for you. I'm gonna add just a little bit of bacon up to the bottom of this pan just so I can get some good sear on this. It's nice and hot. So we're gonna lay this in, pressing down. I don't know why mine was split. That's how it came rubber banded together for some reason. We're gonna go 2 minutes every side to get a good color all over. Locks in some extra flavor for you. Cord's a little short on the Instant Pot, so I had to move you guys over a little bit. So if you're not used to me seeing this much of my kitchen, that's why. This is one of those recipes that I've modified a few different times for a few different reasons. Today's one of them. I wanted to go a little bit different on it. If you've ever had beef French dip sliders, it's kind of like that, but this is more like a Mississippi pot roast. Just like one difference. And if it don't work out, I'll just post the French dip sliders recipe down there so that way you don't have any problems. Because that's a bomb recipe. I've made that before. I made it last January and I've thought about it ever since. So delicious. Where's my beef broth? I like that. Cool. We don't have to eat here. It's got a good color on one side. We're gonna do a little flipperooski. You wanna see something absolutely crazy? Don't ever put your name in for a refinance or a loan just to see what your options are unless you wanna give out a fake phone number. I don't know if you see that right there, but that is 384 phone calls in the last 5 days. You can always go into your options on your phone settings and turn that off or silence unknown callers. It's been an absolute sin from the heavens. Thank you, Lord. But if you didn't already know, now you know, so be warned. They come in droves, like vultures. Now, like, you're not going to cook, you're just going to sear the outside. Okay, so you just want to get good color on every side. You could do this recipe in a crock pot as well, but it takes like 8 to 10 hours. In the Instant Pot, it takes like 2 or 3, maybe even less if you knew what you were doing, because I don't. I'm just learning. I like this thing a lot. It's been great. In my opinion, the crock pot is like the Honda Civic, Honda Accord of the cooking community. It's reliable, gets it done, never leaves you out for a stray, and it's the working man's workhorse, you know? The Instant Pot is the working man's Ford F-150. It's just a little bit more heavy duty, and you can get some stuff done. Everybody that knows you calls you when they're ready to move. Hey, I heard you have a truck. Can you come help me move my stuff? We've been there. I know who you are. Now, normally after the sear, I'd pull this out and I'd throw in my onions and my garlic and just let her go. But I didn't have any onions this time. We're gonna throw in about a couple tablespoons or as much as you like of the minced garlic. Come in with a couple tablespoons of the W sauce, as much as you like. This stuff's a little bit thicker, heavier, and has a little bit more robust flavor than your usual Worcestershire sauce. Give that a good mix to deglaze some of the pan down there. Oh man, it's already smelling it up. Woo, wait. Smells so good. 2 cups or a half container of beef broth. It's about half. I don't know how to explain how to do that. I just know by feel where it's at. To this here, we're gonna add onion powder to make up for the lack of onion that we were missing earlier. Because if it didn't need any more twang after the W sauce, we're gonna add in a spoonful of pepperonchinis. Come on now. With just about a tablespoon of the juice. And then 1 au jus packet. You can also add in a packet of French onion soup mix. I just didn't happen to have one. It does add quite a bit of flavor, and I would suggest it. But this will do for now. Besides, this is a fix meal for me, because I need my fix. We're gonna cover this up, pressure cook for about 2 hours, because I want this stuff to be so shreddable I can throw it right on the sandwich and not have to think about it. Everything's locked, we're good to go. See y'all in 2 hours. Well, technically for you it's like a half a second, but for me, it's 2 hours. He's just a boy! Leave him alone! Sorry, I was telling my kid to leave the other kid alone. Alrighty, it has been 2 hours and we slowly have let the natural pressure release, but yeah, I guess it is done. I let it just naturally release over the last 41-ish minutes or whatever. So we're gonna just open this up and see what we look like. Sounds like a Power Ranger going off in here. Error. Well, cancel. There we go. Sounds like Darth Vader releasing his helmet. Come on now. Look at him. Oh man, this smells incredible. Hey. Shh.
I want my wedgie back because he's not getting it.
I can get it for you.
Then get it.
I'll do it right now. So my youngest, who's just turned 1, mind you, stole the 4-year-old's Luigi doll, and he was super upset about it, and he said he wouldn't give it back to him. Such is life. I just want to show you how tender this Instantpot gets stuff. We're just going to bring this masher in here and just mash these up real nice. You could pull them out and just use 2 forks and mash them up, but this is so much more fun. And that looks exceptional. You could legit just put this right here over rice and call it a day. But me and my house, or at least me anyway, I was in the mood for sandwiches. Quick taste test, make sure the quality is correct. I'm about to tell the rest of the family that's poison. They don't want any. You gotta make that. Even if you don't go past this step here, this over rice or mashed potatoes. Exceptional. We're gonna bring out our emotional support tray. I got these here deli subs. Any sub bun will do. You could also just use like the sliced King's Hawaiian rolls. Do 4 subs today. Adventurous as this is, my kids probably won't eat it, so it'll just be 2 for me, 2 for the wife. Salad on the side. Preheat the oven 350 to 400-ish, wherever you want to toast your bread at. All I'm gonna do is just toast these buns real quick. Layer them all out like such. Some of the Dukes. You can use butter if you want. I like me some mayo on my buns. Man, these buns are gonna look real nice here in a moment. We're gonna just smear them down. Toss this in the oven and let them get nice and toasty. I do mine in the oven 350, 400 degrees and bake them. That way the whole thing gets toasted up. If you just wanted the inside to be toasted, you could use the broiler, but keep an eye on it because I'm not Smokey the Bear and I don't want to have to be the one to tell you, only you can prevent house fires. Excuse me while I get some product photos. So look how nice and toasty those things are. They look absolutely exceptional. It's the power of mayo, baby. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set this over at your chair. And don't do this with a hot tray. We're in the midst. In the ghetto. In the ghetto. Pretty big helping there. Now, I don't know if this is more like French dips, more like just Mississippi roast, but what we're gonna do is just take it as we get it. It's more like pot roast with gravy. All right, I'm gonna make it an executive decision and call it. So if you want to do this, you have two options. You can shred it outside of the pot and keep your gravy as like a dip, or you can shred it in the pot and then you could probably just more or less put it over rice. I don't know if this is going to work out perfectly for what we're doing right now, but it sounded really good to me, and I have my heart set on making it work, so we're going to make it work. But you get to see the aftermath of one part of the equation, and then you can figure out the other one for me and let me know how it went, okay? So we got some of this here provolone cheese. It's going to be a well-crafted sandwich. Just a couple slices on each sandwich I think will do just. Like, yeah. It's way too much cheese. I'm not gonna go anywhere for a week. But we're gonna just throw this under the broiler just long enough to melt the cheese and give it a little bit of color. If you choose to use a broiler, it only takes 30 seconds to go from an amazing meal to a catastrophe. Either way, we're building memories, right? Just make sure they're the good ones. If you got this far in the video and you haven't already hit follow yet, I just make simple, easy meals to keep you and your family cooking at home. Maybe trying to save a little money along the way. But the biggest part is you're building up self-confidence, so whenever you go out and do something else, you already know you tackled this, and then when you go to tackle something that's actually difficult, you know that you're capable of doing things that you didn't know that you were capable of doing before. You gotta believe in yourself, Jimmy. I believe in you, so you should start believing in yourself too. See, we got nice, good, crispy edges on there, and I'd rather have the bread nicely, perfectly toasted than the cheese perfectly colored. So, now for me and mine, just a little bit more mayo. Do the old El Foldo method. Them are hot. No wonder I just pulled them out of a hot oven, duh. I mean, would you just check that out? Ooh, that's hot, it's dripping. Dinamite. For those of you that are like, it ain't a sandwich until we have a cross section. Fine, talk me into it. I honestly don't think you're ready for this. My wife says she's ready though. Oh man, that looks insane. Just needs some more mayo. Don't you think?
Oh yes, for sure.
But that looks pretty intimidating. You think you can handle that? Mm-hmm. But doesn't that just look awesome? I'm pretty excited to try this out. This one's definitely more hit than miss. Well, that was another dinner we kept simple. You and your family are gonna absolutely love these. If you try them, let us know. Have a good one.